step off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. Cause if not, shit get hot, you better check it in.
World Star Hip Hop with one of the coldest motherfuckers that ever hit the East Coast. Still young doing this shit. A real rebel in his cause. Just like them running rebels back in the days.
Oh, you know about the... Okay, yeah.
Oh, hell no. Them niggas doing LV niggas was hard. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is hard. I used to, that's who was my squad.
That's the elders.
Yeah.
Shout out to the elders.
Them niggas was ball players. You say you're an athlete, though.
Yeah, I used to hoop. You feel me? I still could hoop. You feel me? I used to play football. I played basketball. I used to play football. Like, I used to play Linvet Broncos in Queens, little league. I played like 1 year, but then I wasn't really that lit. I wasn't really that good in football. So one time at practice, I got hit real hard by this young kid. And I started dunking that shit.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this no more.
Wait a minute. You just was talking about football, then you say you dunked it.
Nah. I was playing football, and then I went to practice one time and got hit by this young kid.
Oh.
Then after that, I started dunking, playing football. I started dunking, going. Yeah.
But you say you can shoot.
Like play basketball.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a good jump shot, but for me, I was nice. I was nice though. Good handle, good passing, good assist. My shot was something I had to work on, but I still could knock some shots down in the game though. Don't think I was just a scrub. I'm far from a scrub.
I'm finna call you out. Like
I could tell you got no game.
I don't got no game.
Yeah, like your posture.
Nigga, is you crazy? I can outshoot you right hand or left hand.
They always say that.
What hand you want? Hey, listen, we in New York. You know it's a goddamn court somewhere on one of these corners.
It's a court around the corner, West 4th up the block.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to go to Rocker? You want to go to Legendary Park?
OC to a young C. I guarantee you I'll get this. I'm going to cook this youngster.
I'm 2'5".
I'm going to cook this nigga.
I'm 5. You might think I'm not. And I can score both hands. And I got good handle on God. I'm really good.
You know these young niggas ain't good at number spitting. These niggas ain't good at number entertaining, rapping, and fighting. Look, let me just tell you something, real talk.
I know how to fight too.
These niggas these young rappers can't do nothing that requires finesse. These niggas
what the hell?
They can fight. That's it. It ain't nothing else. It's a lost cause. They can't do nothing. They can do nothing but violence. If it ain't got no violence attached to it, these niggas can't do it.
Nah, I'm gonna say that's not true. Because look, I just left jail, right? And the CO's there. Like, it's violence, but sometimes before you get into violence, you gotta know how to speak. You gotta know how to interact before you even get to violence. If you in a cell, if you in a dorm in a house with 50 different people, and there's 50 different people waking up with different personalities, you gotta know how to interact with all their personalities. You gotta know how to pop around them. Sometimes you don't want to get in trouble. You chilling. I just had to fight. I just came out the hole. I ain't trying to go to the bar. Whatever you doing, like, some niggas ain't really want all action all the time. Some nigga get to a spot where he finally get to let his feet up. It's a cooking spot where he got a fridge here, a stove. Niggas on chill mode. You feel me? So you gotta know how to just talk sometimes.
It comes to a question. It brings me to a question. How old were you when you fell?
When I fell?
Yeah, when you caught that case.
When I caught the case, I was 23. I was 20. Yeah, I was 23. I just turned 23, November 24th, and I got locked up December 17th.
Damn.
Yeah.
You caught that case right when it was going.
I had just dropped computers. That shit was just starting to like take off a little bit. Like, it was just starting to take off crazy in New York, Miami, certain places. But then I got locked up.
How long was you out, before that?
Like before when the bars was going.
Yeah.
So we started we started rapping like in April. The bars started getting there like in June. We signed like July, and then December we was rap. December we was out of here.
18 months. Really, that's like 18 months, right?
Nah, I don't know. That like 8 months. From April we started rapping. It was like a buzz. Then June it was like a big buzz. Then July we signed the deal. Then in December we got locked up. So like from around like around like I can say like 6 months. Like it was like 8 months. Yeah, like
But it was all like a whole everything.
nah.
How long was the investigation?
They said it was onto us from like 2013, but I don't know. I ain't seen nobody on to me.
That's crazy, cuz. I mean, it's stupid because you getting a check while you in jail and you fighting this shit. I know how I feel to go to jail with money.
Mm-hmm.
I know how I feel to go to jail and you got, it's different than going to jail when you ain't got shit. And then you thinking like, no, I'm answering the question like, I need to be asking you, what was you thinking the lawyers was going to be able to do? And did you think you had a chance?
Shit, I had one lawyer through my whole case. For me, my boy, Javier Salon. So, I'm thinking like, all right, when the first time we saw the judge, like the arraignment, like the next day type shit, they gave us $2 million bail. I'm thinking epic, everybody gonna get us out. I'm thinking we gonna get bailed out. So I'm not even stressing nothing really. Like I'm also like, I ain't about to get bailed out. Fuck like. Yeah. But as time go on, like we ain't getting bailed out. So I'm like, all right, what's going on? For me, so boom, my lawyer on some shit like, yo, listen, they offering you 5 years right now. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, 5 years for what? You feel me? Like, what's my charges? Like, they still haven't told me my charges yet. Like, I didn't really go to the precinct and know. Like, they still haven't told me my charges yet. So my lawyer, like, all right, your charges. Like, before I went to see a judge, he told me my charges, though, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, what's my charges for me? Like, I know it's a gang conspiracy, but what's my separate charges for them to try to give me 5 years? Mm-hmm. Or I'm just getting 5 years for this gang conspiracy. So now he like, yeah, your separate charges is da. You feel me? I don't want to put it out there. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what? Like, how? If they had me for this, like, I know they'd have been came and snatched me. What? Like, this is guaranteed. I'm out of here. Like,
right.
So like, what you mean? Like, nah, they wanted to rap y'all and one shit. So I'm like, well, I'm like, all right. So now, my mind, my lawyer, like, yo, listen, we can fight this. I think I could beat every charge, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. It's hard to beat these conspiracy charges because what I'm going to say, y'all not friends. Like, they see y'all in pictures. I'm on a couple phone conversations. Even though it ain't too crazy, I'm still name brought up. That shows, like, I'm with y'all, like, you feel me? So, and if I go to trial for that and lose, that's an automatic 8 to 25, the max. So I'm like, damn, like, they railroaded a nigga, like, for me. So now I'm also like, all right, let me see how everybody else's case going, how all my other bros' cases going, what their lawyers saying, and see if we could chop it down like that. So now it's like I'm with my lawyer on some like, you asked me what I was thinking with my lawyers, and right now I'm on some like, all right, nigga, we got a table right now, we got to put together a play.
Yeah.
Because these niggas trying to come and take our life away. So.
Were you the oldest one?
Like, out of all my niggas, like, close, like, you got my boy Mitch, he probably, like, a year older than me. I think Mishi older than me.
How many of y'all was it?
And JJ older than me, huh?
How many of y'all was it?
Like, 22 of us, 23.
God. It was 22?
Yeah, like, 23 of my niggas. All my brothers.
Who got the most son?
Rasha.
How much he get?
Free Rasha. They give my boy 98 years. But he about to come home because all that shit bullshit. Yeah. It's just, you feel me, put all that time on him.
Dropping all them gang enhancement shit.
Yeah, they just wanted to like try to like put an example on niggas and give them all this extra time for what? Like, you feel me? Like,
right.
Y'all say y'all got for what he did, so like, why is y'all giving him like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, the lawyer's gonna fix that.
Cause I know the little homie, Cuz took a deal, and he had is that true? How they say he took more time?
Oh yeah, so like that shit, like it was weird. It was weird because like you just seeing like how the people wanted to like fuck us over, like cause like, all right, boom, like at the time they was offering Bobby like 5 years, and then they was offering me 12 years. It was offering Monta like 10 years. It was offering my other Cody Quino like 18 years. You feel me? So they had everybody split up. like all through groups, all through datement, you feel me? All going to trial different ways, you feel me? So like, why I spend this up? That was funny from there. So boom, when the time came down to it, it was just like they seen Bobby was gonna walk away with just 5 years, and we already had 2 years in. So like, he'll do 2 more and be home. So I felt like they just needed like a reason to get more time out of him. So like they was all in a huddle, like just talking, and then I don't know, they like, yo, listen, we'll give Marshall 7 years. If Bobby will take 7 years instead of 5, and then we'll give they'll give Monte 7 years, and Quano to the 18, give him 12. No, give him 15. Instead of Monte 7, instead of Monte 10, give him 7. Instead of Monte 12, give me 7. Instead of Bobby 5, give him 7.
So
I'm like, what? My lawyer look at us on some like, his lawyer looking at us. I'm looking like what y'all about to say? Like, what's going on right here? Like, for me, it must have registered in Bobby's mind so fast. Like, oh, nah, that's a sweet deal. And he like, yo, I'm gonna take it. So one of my mother, it was like a movie in the courtroom, like, cause like they kicked everybody out that day, all family, everybody out. Cause like he like, yo, come here, I'm gonna take it, come. He's calling his lawyer. So like, I swear to you, not like, well, he like, I'm gonna take a look. Cause we all like in the days looking at the lawyer. When he said that, it's like, as I'm swinging my head this way, I'm watching everybody's eyes swing this way in that direction. So I look at boy this way, and like his mind so focused. He like, yeah, he like, I'm like, what? So like, everybody like fake, like we all like mad, like our goal was like to get bro home fast so he could like heat up, get back to the music streets, and then he make sure he put on for us. You feel me? Like, like this was our goal right now. That's the only thing we got left right now. So when he did that, it was like shocking to all of us. Like, all right, that was a part of the plan type shit. You feel me? But what we gonna say? We just kept our mouth closed. You feel me? He hollered at the lawyer. And they we wound up signing papers. We just went back to the cell. We had some weed, we smoked. Went back to the dorm, to jail. Wow, we was in our cell. COs came and got us, took us up boys to the gym. Clear our mind, shit, brought our codeines down. Wow, did some gangster shit for us.
Nah, man, that's so epic because it's 22 motherfuckers and all 22 stayed down. All 22 kept the code.
Yeah, but it's not like 22 niggas we don't know. Like, it's 22 odd niggas from Sandbox. Like, it's 22
but
niggas.
it don't matter because a lot of niggas is 20. It's 3 niggas from the Sandbox and 2 go crazy and 1 is gone.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is, on this show, we want to highlight the fact that it can be done.
Yeah.
It's 22 motherfuckers, bro. We ain't gonna let that go by though.
Yeah.
It's 22 motherfuckers. You feel me?
And not to cut you off, pause up, big bro. It was 3 females too. No, there was 3 females. There was 3 females, and one I did some funny shit thought she was telling, and did some funny shit and put her name out there that she was telling, cause I thought they kept, like I said, they kept like dissing us from the courtrooms. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know what was going on. I just know that she was able to go, like out of everybody. So I'm like, as a young nigga, so I started waiting for the black and white. I just you for me. But as I grew up, as I manned up, I apologized. And then she seen this one right here as like an extra.
Yeah.
Because like, that's like.
It happen all the time.
Though. 3 point people shit like that on person. Then that's L. That's cold.
Yeah. Shouts out to her. Shouts out to Love.
The scariest I ever been was an interrogation room. It's the scariest shit ever, bro.
Right.
I don't care what no gangster toughest nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Cause I'm a fearless child. I say that to say I done been through so much in life. It's like I like little shit don't bother me, but I still don't take shit for granted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an honest nigga. I tell you my goods, my bads. Like if I was a little shook up, I was a little shook up. What you gonna take from me?
And what your nigga do?
Nigga, bro, that shit. Nigga, boy, it's like, what? Nigga, what you gonna do to me? Nigga, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm keep my mouth closed. You gonna beat me up in here?
Right.
You be able my heart racing like a motherfucker. Though. Yeah, that bitch beating.
Well, let me ask you
do that
this.
bitch like, well, listen, boy.
So y'all left.
Papa Love is not jacking me. I'm not jacking myself. I ain't gonna be to sleep. And my mom always gonna know, like, I'm a fuck nigga.
I got one for you, though. Now, I bring you, right now. Y'all niggas 22, y'all do the littlest amount of time, because everybody stay silent. The homie finna come home, like you said. Keep it 100 real. The experience for nigga being in jail and known. You know what I mean? Because when I went to the pen, my name had preceded me. But a lot of niggas had forgot who I was. A lot of niggas was like, okay, he got money, he on his way to the pen. So when I hit my first yard, niggas was thinking like, you know, it's different organizations in the California prisons, CCOs, Blue Notes, and different Vanguards and all that shit. So niggas like, who you gonna help out? And I'm like, nigga, it's two things. Nigga, the Rolando, my family, and the hood. Nigga, like, who am I? Nigga, what you mean? Because niggas are really like, niggas like pass over and niggas don't realize like when I feel, I really was in heaven. Because now you ain't got no guns. Yeah. Now you got to deal with this nigga. I'm 6'2", 23 years old. Nigga.
Too sign ready to do something.
Nigga, I'm going to do something to
that's
fight.
That's a two sign right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 5'11", two sign ready to do something to 5'6" niggas. Swear to God, yeah, my show for me.
This nigga hands big as a motherfucker.
Yeah, my shit, hello.
This episode is brought to you by Pepsi. I remember going to a HBCU football game. It was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. Watching the HBCU team and band brings so much excitement to the stadium. Completely packed with fans, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The best part about it is that Pepsi is a proud supporter of HBCU students on and off the field. Pepsi and HBCUs. That's what I like.
Different prisons of state, different hubs. For me, in one hub you'll have 4 jails. Another hub you'll have 4 more jails. Another hub you'll have 3 jails. Another hub you'll have 5 jails. For me, so, and then it's medium, it's maximum, and for me, and then it's just minimum, but you barely get to a minimum jail. It's like, those are probably like little 300 spots, spot with 300, but the minimum, the maximum jails is like, maximum security is like the life first. Niggas with 10 and better, you feel me? The nigga, the medium jails is nigga with like 7 and better. No, like the maximum was like 8 and better now, 8 years and better. The mediums is like 7, you feel me, lower, you feel me? So it's different shit. When me and Bobby got locked up, we got locked up, we was in the tunes before fighting our case. They put us in PC off the rip, like, all right, look, we PC out. The world's talking about y'all. Everybody's talking about y'all. We high profile.
Mandatory in LA with that too.
So off the rip, they PC us. So when I get the PC, it's like, I think it's PC, it's quiet. No, you still got the weirdest people in life
in
this motherfucker.
Because they didn't fuck up inside the jail.
Yeah, bro. Bro, and it's like, yeah, go to PC. You don't want to go there.
Nah.
You get there, it's 30 niggas in there. That's like, it's like, all right, it's probably like 30 people in the whole dorm. 10 probably in there for a child molester. Another in there probably for rape. Some of them in there is transgenders, and they in there for probably doing some foul shit, whatever that they're doing. For me, and then you got like probably like 4 homies that was blood, but they dubs now. They kicked out their set, so they got a PC to live. And then you got like 3 Crips niggas in there because they scared to live around all the blood niggas. And then you probably got just a couple other weirdo niggas in there, you feel me? And then they just place you in there. Oh my gosh. Yo, bro. I'm like, so now we in there, we're chilling. So now, we there for like a month. We get to our first incident for me with one of the homeboys at that, one of the home lokes. Like, I'm like, the nigga, he one of the lokes that's like, he trying to be tough in the spot and let you know like he got the situation. And we on some shit like, we don't even care about none of that. Like, do your thing, you feel me? Like, but we on the phone and shit. Boy want to smoke tobacco. Bobby got tobacco. Boy like, yo, let me smoke. So Bobby like, all right, let me get your phone call for it. He like, all right, bet, trade your phone call for that. So boom, Bobby give him a stick of tobacco. He gets on a phone call with his phone call. Boom. Boy like, yo, listen, I'm gonna give you my 15-minute phone call too. Let me get 2 more. So Bobby like, all right, bet when I get the phone. For me, he like, all right, bet. So boy come back now, like, yo, let me get that. Bobby like, I got you. I'm still on the phone. For me, he like, Bobby like, matter of fact, come pull up. I'm about to get the phone. Let me get that 15 minutes. I'm gonna tell Bobby to go to my cell and go grab it for you. So boom, he gets on the phone. Boy give him the 15-minute call. He gets on the phone, and he's supposed to tell me to go grab the back for boy while he on the phone still, but he never tells me.
You forget.
He forgets being on the phone. So boy come to the shit like, yo, boy, where the shit at? He like, yo, hold on, man. You still was on the phone, man. He like, I thought you should go tell Rowdy. He like, bro, hold on, you feel me? So boy, like, you keep telling me hold on, like, where the shit at? Like, so Bobby put the phone on, like, bro, I said, hold the fuck on, man. I said, like, bro, you ain't gotta talk to me like that, play my side. Well, he say that, I'm on higher alert, like, what? Like, I spins off already to boy's side.
Right, yeah, you already in.
Yeah, I'm already in boy's side when you pull up. Boy, he pulls it to the side. I left him, ping, boom. Me and Bobby on him, like, the boy African, he's strong, he on us. Like, he is not letting up. Like, you know this not his first rodeo. Like, he been through it, ripping, and he was telling us too, like, yo, I'm not here PC just because, like, I signed in, like, because I got a little scratch off the day. Like, I'm not, like, I'm in a feeling, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, we heard it all before, but, like, yeah, he was trying to perform with us, but we was performing still.
That's good.
Man.
That nigga said he ain't in PC because he PC.
Right, but then it's like, all right, boom. We had another little riot in PC. Then we got kicked out of that shit. And then it's like, after that, it's like, all right, that niggas want to be on some bullshit. It's just send it to the wolves. I got the GP, and I'm like, all right, it's lit. I get to GP, I get to the homeboy crib. I'm like, with all the rips. For me, one of my code D, I'm like, I'm in there chilling. They wound up getting some shit, too, because they wound up letting the gate open. They wound up letting me and my homeboy out at the same time as one of the three bulls. You feel me? And, like, I fuck with some three bulls, but it's like, we in jail, we ball. We just be, oh, you that gang, I'm that gang. All right, I might light it on you right now. You feel me? So, like, that's what happened. Like, you feel me? The three bull walked in, my son 38. That what's crazy is, he did all that. We wasn't cool at the time, but then we wound up being in the same crib in the next jail, and we was cool. You feel me? Pull that shit to the side, but the nigga walked in. It's both me and the cuz right here. We put the food back in the pantry. He came from court. They opened the door. Was supposed to wait. They were supposed to lock me and the bro in the pantry, then let him in, and then go to his crib. They opened the door while me and boy still on the floor. And then closes in the pantry. So he walks in with his lawyer shit. Like, he walks in. The car's just like, on some, like, looking at him shit, like, if you let him walk by, like, you feel me? Like, we could do him dirty, but, like, for what? Like, you feel me? Like, we on a gate talking to niggas all day. We buying drugs for them. They buying drugs for us. We bored. We popping shit. But, like, nah, son got on some gangster shit. Boy, he walking by. He drops the envelope. Boom. Clanks to my boy. Boom, come here. We going. Boom. Like, oh. I'm like, boy, ecstatic-y. Like, oh. Nah, he just lit it on my son, like, out of nowhere.
Right.
My son started laying on him. I comes around the bucket, starts getting it with boy. So I see they start passing son through the gate. I just hit her with one of the flying kicks. So, all right, you got to get kicked now. You feel me? Like, I don't know what you got in your hand, so I'm not even coming so close. I just ran mad fast, jumped, and kicked him. Like, bing. Like, that was over with everything. Boy fell back. Everything, like, the seal was broken up and shit. But I'm like, I always gave boy, like, every time after that was like, we was in the cell, the next spot, like, I always told him, like, nah, boy, you staticky, boy, like,
you stay down.
Like, he be like, he always laughing, he always got his gun in his mouth, he always like, for me, that's my son.
It's crazy how y'all do that. The mouth with the thing,
yeah,
that shit crazy, bro. I mean, but that shit don't work well at home because niggas might cut this shit out.
Nah,
like, you gotta know how to do that shit. We don't do that shit.
You gotta dress it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, shit.
You gotta dress that bitch up.
I'm like this, though. I just was blessed with the hammers.
Nah, one time my mother asked niggas about me, I never really like carrying that shit.
Yeah,
I always on somebody, I'll fight you with that shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Because I'm more better, like, for me, I'm not good just, Yeah. I'm more like, all right, let me get in here, move you this way. Like,
yeah.
You know, more like a knee to you probably. Yeah. Come up with an elbow. You feel me? Well, more like kick to the knee.
Man, so that 6 years, though. That's 6 years in the tank, bro. Like,
that 6 years helped me.
It's helped you on.
Yeah, because jail time can help you or break you, make you, it can do whatever. Time is whatever you make it.
So where it put you at as far as the business, like coming out, because you knew, and I'm just saying this, you came home with expectations that other people don't come home with. Like a lot of these got to come home and be like, damn, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna get on?
Yeah.
Y'all came home and you already knew. Did you get out the same day or you got out a week after Bobby?
Nah, I got out before Bobby.
You got out before Bobby.
Yeah, I got out. He was supposed to come home like directly, like I think a couple days after me. But they did some funny shit and pushed my boy back all the way to February. I think it was February he came home, right? Like February. Mm-hmm. Wow.
So when you came home and what was the plan? Like how did you prepare for it? Because with me, bro, I just studied everything. I read. I wanted to know about the music industry, film. I read all the books I can get in it. I read anything I can get on the music industry.
I was just tapped in with my PR/manager/ head chief for the operation / sister, assistant, everything / my Mr. Do It All. Man, she is daddy for me. One to not fuck with. For me, but I was just tuning with Dom, and she's just highlight everything I asked for, everything I wanted to know, everything I didn't know. She was putting me on it, and then it was like, all right, when we get this bread, how are we gonna make this turn to this?
Right.
For me, and then that's it. It was just
what kind of paper they put y'all on?
What you mean? Like,
what was your restrictions?
Oh, like my parole restrictions, like so. Like regular, like how everybody else shit is probably like
they didn't do
curfew.
Shit?
Like not really, not no house arrest or that wild shit. No, just curfew. Just for me, no police contact. For me, yeah.
What they say about the gang shit?
Like they know we on business time now, so they don't really be bringing no gang shit up to me. And plus, I present myself as a grown ass man now. Like I am a grown ass man. Like for me, like I understand life now. Like for me, I respect life more now.
You got babies?
I don't got no kids, but
that's gonna change you.
When I get kids,
ooh, that's gonna be the most serious thing to hold that first one.
Yeah,
bro, that's gonna be a serious situation.
I already know.
Everything in your mind will be like, ooh, I'm responsible for this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? That
Chill getting me nervous.
Yeah,
I'm that I.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's something that gonna really hit you. So you gotta be very, very selective on who that one gonna be. Where your name come from?
The block. I was drunk.
You give yourself the name or to somebody else? Break the name.
You can't never give yourself your name. I used to do that back in days. Like I used to like tag. Mm-hmm. I used to call myself like Too Nicer. I was always too nice to the niggas and shit. I was always nice to niggas and ball, rapping, fighting, but I was always nice to everybody. It was like, and then everybody was like, "You too nice."
You can beat me
yeah. Everybody always be like, "You think you too nice? You think you too like?" I feel like I am too nice. I am for me. I used to tag it, but then it's like niggas used to be like, "Oh, some other nigga tagged too nice. He been here before you." Then you know like when somebody say like, "Oh, somebody this or somebody name," and you start seeing it. Mm-hmm. And I start seeing it. I'm like, "Damn, everybody wasn't too nice before me." So I stopped doing that shit. It's like I don't want to feel like I was tracking somebody's shit. But then it's like after that, everybody started naming me like every hood I went to, like I had a name. So I was in the 50s, used to call me Chubbs. I was chubby. For me, mm-hmm. I went to the Brownsville. For me. When I was in Brownsville, it was just calling me by my regular real name, Chad, for me. Then when I went to the 90s, certain niggas used to call me Chad Nicks. Cause my pops used to like have the nickel bags of weed, used to sell it for $3. So they were like, "Yo, Chad Nicks," what the nigga said, "Yo, lay for me." Then I started rapping. When I started rapping, like, it was already a rap group in my hood called the ROWDEY Rebels, for me. So when I started rapping, it was like, it's a little young rebel, it's a little rebel, for me, rapping. And then it was like, my son Kyle, Shaw, everybody was rapping. They was calling them Young Rebels, but they still had their own name, Triple Threat. So at that time, I'm like, all right, a little young rebel. I'm like, all right, so I'm Rebel Nicks, you feel me? That was my rap name, Rebel Nicks. I got older, I started getting to shit. You feel me? Fights, drinking, The niggas is always like, yo, you mad rowdy? Always like, you want some rowdy shit? You alright shit? You want some rebel rowdy shit? You want some rebel to rowdy shit? Like, and then niggas just started flipping it. And then they really got stamped when I just like kept hearing niggas saying it. And then I put it in the track one time, like, Rowdy baby. And then I heard you, OD started like, yeah, Rowdy Rebel, like Rowdy Rebel. Some call me Rebel, some call me Rowdy.
Then it took off.
All right.
There it is. Y'all got how the name came about. You know what I mean? That's legendary. Man, that's kind of like how you took, how I got Big U.
I got that shit.
Cause it was a big era going on with niggas busting on cops at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We was young niggas though. We wasn't involved in that. We was young niggas, and everybody wrote their names, and we was all still going over who a name was gonna be called. And my homeboy wrote my whole name on the motherfucking wall.
No.
Cause we had, well, it wasn't because
nah, he's wild.
because it wasn't back then. We had a homeboy named Big Gene, like Killer Gene. His name was Killer Gene.
Mm-hmm.
So mine was Eugene. He wrote Killer Eugene, and I wouldn't like nigga because it was like I was like police killer such and such. Then niggas was striking niggas' name. I looked at the wall. I'm like, hold on, man. Took that shit out. Took that shit because my pop's name was Preacher, or he had two names, Preacher and Moon. You know what I'm saying? And my pops was like a real street nigga in Chicago, like hustling and grinding. That's the first time you and nigga ever seen niggas selling heroin and cocaine in Chicago with my pops. But now I'm in LA though. We young. I blocked that shit out. Boo 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 boo. So really, it's still Big U is Big Eugene. It's the same thing.
But you scratched out Gene, so only saw Big U.
The only thing they saw is you, and they saw Big
You
U.
ran with that.
And then next thing I know, it just was all over the town. Then the homies started calling from YA, like, who was Big U and Slim? Who was Big D? Because, like, when the hood took off, we take off in, like, 80, 79, when we, like, 13. And they got real fast. Because when the homie get killed, and Tyrone killed 79, it splits the Crips and the Blood. It splits the Crips and the Crips in LA in 79. So when we went from, if you was a gangster, you was trades. If you was a hustler, you was, odd, even numbers. So it was like anybody from 6'2", 6'0", East Coast, we was all together. And we didn't use gangsters. And then anybody who was A-Tray, Hoover and all that, they was gangsters, trades. And so, and then we kind of made a lot of niggas just go that way. Because when the 9-0s and the 6-0s and kind of moved on, it was all kind of niggas that was still saying, like, gangster this, gangster that, gangster that. And then after 79, it took a turn. You couldn't say gangster and be a hustler. You had to be a hustler, and it had to go down that road. So that kind of like spun in the change in the dynamics of how the hoods went. So when that started happening at the 79 at the same time, that's when the name started growing. Like we started really like the 60s became a focal point of a major Crip beast. So niggas was all over LA like, y'all beefing with the gangsters. I mean, I was in Compton one time and some niggas act like, is y'all bloods? Like, nah, nigga, we ain't no bloods, nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas was like hearing like, y'all beefing with some Crips, right? Like, so in our era, which was different, we grew up beefing with everybody. Like, we grew up in the 60s, the 9-0s and all that, and it was like, we was like, fuck everybody, nigga. Like, we didn't give a fuck where y'all was from. Like, nigga, it didn't matter. So that's how the name took off, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, how you feel with the culture, because I know how I feel about, I think everybody know how I feel about being able to go other places. But how did you feel you was received when y'all music started moving in L.A.?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was home, I was locked up.
When you was home? When you home before you got locked up, and how you feel?
Before I got locked up, how nigga was everywhere in the world. Like computer was just getting there, so it was still like it was still like overwhelming at the time for us. It was still like joyful. It was still like unbelievable, bro. Like you feel me? Because like I went from the BET Awards back to the band though. Like, doing squad is right living. Like I went from Jimmy Fallon all the way in fucking Jimmy Kimmel all the way in fucking LA. I came back. It's a whole yellow taper from my crib. Somebody just got down. For me, I'm like, damn, like everything peaches and cream when we leave here. For me, but when we gotta come back, it's like, you feel me, like what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's like I'm moving backwards now. Like I give me this bread instead of tucking this, stashing this. I'm gonna use somewhere to get up out of here now. You feel me? And just keep saving and just be put on, but like drop this album, cook up, and for me, really get to it. I ain't get that chance to. Feel me? Because they took me out of here for a second.
It took you out of where?
It took me out of
Was you here at the same store? Is this where you got arrested at this recording studio?
Oh yeah, in this not this very same room, but yeah, next door.
You was in this studio.
Yeah.
Recording.
Hell yeah. Some people are like, yo, how can you go back there?
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Nigga, right?
That's like going back home after they raid your house. I gotta go back to my mama's house. It's like shit. Don't stop going to my
Even when they did raid,
raid
my shit back there, I went right back to the crib twice when they raided.
Right.
3 times. I'm lying. I got my shit kicked in 3 times. I've been in that interrogation room so much time. That's my niggas that I've been off for, nigga. I ain't no hoe, nigga. You can never get me exposed, nigga. Drop top on the block like, whoa, nigga. Laughing at these hoe niggas. Watch my shmoney how it grow, nigga.
And I'm not gonna rap, but I'm gonna look like it. To say, look like your nigga, man. What's next though, dog? Like
it's our sacrifices on its way. I want to put a date on it so bad, but it's like we keep we keep pushing the dates around because like, as you know, whatever don't make sense for me don't make dollars. So like, we just want to do what makes sense. We want to do whatever. You feel me? Like we want to do what the people want.
You still on Epic?
Yeah, that's for sure. Shout out Epic Records. Yeah.
Okay. So are you putting out a solo project?
I'm about to put out my solo album.
You got a name for it?
Yeah, man, sacrifices. It's for all the sacrifices me and the gang been through. You feel me? For the time Bobby sacrificed, for the time my grandmother had to walk all the way to the motherfucking supermarket to go get us some porridge or some tea. For me, you know I love my porridge.
Yeah, nigga said porridge.
All right, so like, yeah, these are sacrifices. What's that? Oh, that shit sound like you slapped 1.5.
Did it sound like a nigga?
I'm like, hold on, what's going on in here? The fuck going on in here?
Oh man, did.
Right, but yeah, these them sacrifices, bro. This is not shit. This is not sacrifices. You feel me? When you feel me? You walk in a spot, throwing up your set. You feel me? And you know you sacrificing your face. You sacrificing getting your ass whooped. You feel me? This is what this is. This is all sacrifices. This is for everybody, family. When mothers, they wake up early in the morning, they go work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
You feel me? And sacrifice that rich nigga she could have found and left you. You feel me? This is them sacrifices.
That's she still fine.
Yes, boy. If Mama Love was fine, she could have dipped on them little niggas. Got her a rich nigga, but she sacrificed it for y'all. So these are them sacrifices. This is sacrifices when a big sister get a little sister last cookie.
How many brothers you got? Brothers, sisters you got?
I got 2 little brothers.
How old are they?
I got a little brother right now, little Cavassier. Yeah, he in Barbados. I ain't never meet him, you heard? But yeah, nah, he like 10, 12, 14, one of them shits. I ain't never meet him. Like literally, like nah, cause like my mom's had went back to Barbados in 2010. You feel me? And she was in Barbados since then. Like I ain't seen my mom's till like 2014.
Was you born here?
I was born here.
Oh, okay.
My pops was born here, but he Jamaican. My father's side, whole side is Jamaican. My mom's side, my father's side, whole side is Jamaican, except for his pop side. His pop side is from Cuba.
Okay.
But my father, mother's side is all Jamaican. My mom's is from Barbados, straight Barbados. Like right now, she's in Barbados. My sister, my little sister, my little brother, my big sister, they all in Barbados. So, yeah. And then you got me and my little brother Fetty, with same mother, same father. You feel me? For me, and me and him just got that different type of bond because we always been there no matter what. Like us three never split up.
So did you speak Spanish? Was it Spanish spoken out? What was spoken out?
Nah, my father was Cuban, but he had passed away before I was even born. So I mean, there was never no Spanish in the household unless I had one of my mamamitas running around. Mamacita, malita, matara, queso.
So you got a great understanding of the language.
Yeah.
None.
I like, all right, so like when I'm like this, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's like, feel me? Or when I'm like this, she saying some shit, and I'm like, sing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. They might not have caught that.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? We might have to put a caption in on the screen and let the people catch that.
they gonna catch on.
You gonna see. Mama Mita, you may not catch it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, but we just learned something though, because I never knew that.
Oh, for real.
Well, I mean, you know, like we trying to shoot all the questions to get everything out. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
And looking at you, I wouldn't even never call that. I would never call. I mean, I could see some Jamaican, but not Barbados and.
Yeah,
Let that break down.
My mom's is Bayesian, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. She's still over there, though.
She over there right now. They gonna WhatsApp me and Phil. I call you, I call back. I don't know. See, we gonna. I ain't gonna tell you, man. I ain't gonna listen. Oh, yeah. My little sister Alize just had a baby.
Okay.
All right, you gonna see this, watch this. You didn't notice how I just named some of my family name. You didn't notice how what their name was named after. My little sister's name is Alize. My little brother name is Cavassier. My little brother Fetty name is Remy.
Right.
My name is Chad, but my real name was supposed to be Shivers. Like the bottle Shivers Real.
Oh, okay. Now, I don't know it, but I know.
Yeah, my mom's really do her thing with that bottle. Like, you feel me?
So, what you gonna name your son?
Well, not no liquor.
Daddy.
Right.
Not no weed either.
I don't know. I'm going to name my son, you feel me, that son important. And when you hear my son's name, you're going to want it. You feel me? You're going to love it. It's going to stand out. If I can't find something like that, you feel me, my baby girl that I'm with going to find out.
Yeah, it's going to be important, too, how you name your son.
Yeah.
It's going to be important, man.
If I have a daughter, I'm going to name my daughter Cheyenne, my baby girl middle name. And if I have a boy, I'm going to name him Santino after my best friend that's locked up. My son
Who
Quentin.
you working with on this project? Who you got?
Like producers.
No, not
like
producers
artists.
and artists. Who you got on this
like,
project?
I ain't trying to hot it up. So, like.
Oh, you don't want to put it out?
Nah, I don't want,
you don't ever do that, though?
Cause like I want it to be special to everybody. Like I want to.
Don't that make more sense to let people know who all you got on your project so they can
Nah.
that's more promotion, ain't it? It ain't like it's gonna get old.
Nah, trust me, watch. When I put it out, they're gonna be thanking me like, yeah, I'm glad with it. This young man is smart. For me, because when you heard all the hype about it, it's like, all right, so who's on this shit? Like, all this hype around this shit. For me, you feel me, like. Let it get there, you feel me? You gotta take baby steps before you walk this.
Bobby gonna be on the motherfucker?
What the fuckers? What the fuckers?
Is Big U gonna be on
That's like, if you want to, now you can talk your shit on and pop your shit.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It only makes sense. So we don't know who coming on the project. He won't give us that, y'all. We don't know what's coming. He don't know he ain't gonna tell us when it's coming. We only know it's with Epic. He ain't really fucking with us like that.
Nah, what's up? See, he want to put words on.
One person. Give us one name.
I just told you, Bobby. I know. Look. I ate Boogie on that shit.
A Boogie with a hoodie. We just talked to nephew, so we're gonna get A Boogie. Yeah.
A Boogie on that.
A Boogie on there, Big U on there.
Bobby on there.
Bobby on there. We got 4. All right.
Nigga, test nigga check his DM. He tried.
Oh, wait a minute, cuz.
I hit the cuss.
Look here. Watch
I hit this
man.
nigga
Let's have
his
this
DM.
conversation. I'm 54 years old.
You got an Instagram, don't have it then.
Cuz.
We
Do
don't
you
want
know the homie told me, I said, nigga, where is the DM? They showed me the DM. What day was that y'all showed me what the DM was? 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. No, I look at no goddamn DMs. I didn't even know what them things was.
This nigga got an Instagram, he don't know about DM.
Man, I know about them, but I'm like...
He like, that's my pops. My pops in the room right now. He got all this, he don't know how to do none of that shit. Then my pops wake up and be just posting like, he'll just post like, yeah, good morning, y'all. Yeah, just woke up finna roll a blunt. Yeah, I was out there. Finna eat some cereal, put some milk, extra 2 spoons of sugar. Like, he really about to explain what he about to do. Like,
What's your rollout plan? Because, I mean, I was at Epic one time.
for
I was at
far as the album,
That's Epic went to... We signed with Nip with Epic. We came Miami signed.
as far as the album, we about to go crazy. We about to put this worldwide. We about to put billboards. We about to go crazy. Everybody about to tune in, about to be a part of this rollout plan, about to be a part of this. I'm about to put out a big trailer too for y'all to see the background of Rowdy Rebel. You feel me? The background, who is Rowdy Rebel, you feel me? Who is just not Rowdy Rebel. And you feel me? Y'all about to understand my life. Y'all about to see like...
You gotta fuck with us at World Star though. Real talk.
I be calling this funny face nigga, man.
Oh, is that right? Now you gotta call me. Don't DM me, man. I don't want no goddamn DM.
I bet.
You call me then.
I have your number.
We gonna call straight to the bosses though.
I had your number. I had your number.
You gonna have my number now though, cause when you hit the land, I know y'all was with my son.
Yeah.
Fuck with the old nigga pull up on me.
I be chilling when I get to that. I be on some like, for me, I be on some music, getting my business right. But I go to like a highlight room, some chill.
Yeah.
I just came from jail. Like I respect every dollar now so much.
It's crazy. Nigga had to live with $300 a month.
Yeah, cause like you can have all the money you can have all the money you want in the world. You can have $5 million in your account in jail, but every 2 weeks you get to spend $125.
Oh, that's all that y'all spend, $125?
Nah, that's all that you spend in the city.
Every 2 weeks though. So
No, that's what you don't let you spend in the city. Now up north, you only get to spend $75 every 2 weeks. Yeah, but everything cheap though. Like a bag of rice would be 10 cents.
Oh, for a bag of rice?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, you $125. Nigga, they hitting you for a noodle 75 cents for a noodle.
For a noodle, it would be like 10 cents. Nah, for a noodle, be like. For a noodle, be like. Yeah, for one noodle.
One noodle's 10
For
cents.
one noodle, be like 10 cents some shit. If I'm tripping with my mother, niggas gonna wind me up in the comments.
If
but
you're not buying a whole, what you call them? You getting bust in you getting bust right smack.
Nah, what am I mother?
Whole case. You can't be right.
One noodle is 18 cents on my mama.
18 cents.
One noodle, 18 cents on my mama.
Ain't gonna say you ain't paying for that. I was
my
on
mama.
too. I think it was like
one soup is one soup is 18 cents where we at.
No, it might have been like 25 cents.
So
Right.
boom. Like, so now when I came home, I'm just like I was spending mad fast. I didn't have to. I'm saying like I'm going home calm bread. Like I'm like, damn, I could have more. Like I could have more. Like so it's like why is like I just been on some shit lately. Like if I don't gotta spend, if I can make somebody else spend, do this.
You gonna do it like that?
Why not? Niggas be quick to show off for these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Put niggas in a room full of 20 bad bitches and be like, yo, everybody put up 2,000 and better right now. These niggas start coughing their pockets up to impress these bitches. Like, and I ain't gonna put up $1. I'm like, I don't got it.
Right.
I don't need no money to talk to these bitches.
So you ain't going to the strip club and throwing 10,000 a night?
If I feel like I want to do that, but no, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
Fuck no, I'll go to a strip club, probably throw like $3,000 or $4,000.
Right.
That's a good night you catch me on that. For me, that means I just made a pact. I mean, I just did something for me, and I want to celebrate real quick and like watch a little bitch shake a little ass, make a little cake, and then like, or sometimes I might just want to eat for me. I with my niggas, his birthday. All right, let's go to strip club for me. Yeah, take a pack, throw it. For me.
Right. What's next for you though after this project though? Like what you doing as far as movies, film? You know,
Shit, I'm trying to see what's up right now. All these powers and all these
that shit look good.
episodes going on, like BMI. I want parts, like for me, like I feel like, yeah, hell yeah. I feel like I need to get on that. I need niggas to really know I'm really good at everything, bro. Like, I feel like I'm great at everything. I don't care.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't give a fuck about that.
So you looking either? I mean, it's a movie. You a movie.
Of course.
You a movie.
I'm rated
You
R.
a whole ass
All right.
docu-series or made-for-TV movies. Just y'all.
I tell niggas, I got a movie. My life a movie to the point where you like, if I put it out there, like I have niggas in tears in this bitch, cause like I done been through hell and back. I done had to sleep through abandoned buildings, cars, shelters. Like I done had all my shit taken. I'm talking about every piece of clothes, document. I'm talking about the only thing I got on me is what I got in this life right now. Type shit like so it's like, nigga, I got one pistol and everybody was in trouble.
That was it.
I'm talking about certain family members was in trouble. So this day they don't talk to me. Nigga, certain weed niggas they sell weed out of for sure they don't talk to me. Corner store niggas don't talk to me. Even when I came home and got money and try like went back and get $150,000 and certain people that I know try to make it right with them. Like, nah, I'm good, don't talk to me.
I seen that. I seen
like,
when it was bad. It was bad. You know what I mean? I seen it when it was bad. You know?
I on corner store nigga called the cops and told me I tried to rob him. Right? He like, I had a pistol on me, I draw for it. Well, my mother, my life, bro. This shit already happened, so I would have told the truth. For me, I tell y'all all the time, I was down. I ain't a fuck nigga trying, make it look tough. No, I have no gun on me, but how I move and how I bop, like when I'm talking, so I'm like, yo, why you playing me like I'm I'm talking, I'm just talking. So like when I'm talking like this, he thinking I'm reaching for something. Right. But on camera, you see me like like this. So I'm like. They're like, yeah, that's it right there. You got the gun right there. I'm like, do you see any gun? Do you see me pull out a gun? Like I'm bluffing him because I see me moving like that. When I'm saying like I just talk like that. I can tell you that because you know, you see how. So I'm like, yo, man, I ain't have no gun. I was just acting like that. I was just bluffing him, talking about. But what happened was a nigga sold me something that didn't work, and I'm like, go get my bread back. He like, no, I snatched my bread back.
Yeah, that was scary when he sold you he was trying to kill you.
Yeah, he had some of your bro Charger.
Charger?
Yeah, from the corner store, Charger was broke.
Nigga, I thought you were talking about a blow.
Yeah, sold me a fake Charger.
I'm thinking the nigga that sold. So what's the next move as far as real estate? You buying property yet?
I just like started this trucking shit. Yeah, I just started this trucking shit, so it's like, I'm gonna give y'all the name of my shit to hit a few. I need a driver, really. So like, well, I really do got a driver. We just gotta interview a couple more of these niggas. You know,
how many trucks you started with?
I got one right now. I don't really know the business like that. My godfather with this, so I want to see what's going on with it. But I'm down for shit. You know, I just came home, so like, as this paper coming in, I'm just stacking it right now. And before I just jump out the window, for me, I want a nigga to sit me down, hands on, like, yo, this how. You feel me? Like
me, I'm more into real estate. Like I'm buying property.
I'm on to everything. I don't care what it is. If it's $1, I want parts. I just don't want to rush into it with the wrong person or just do it because the nigga say, yo, that's what it is. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. Nah, I need somebody like, yo, listen, that's what we doing right here. I pop for me. And right now, like, I just got that one person. So, like, I just did trucking shit. So then I'm going to do another shit with him. And he was just talking about some shit just now with me, too. About some new buildings coming up. So it's like,
yeah, that's what you want to get. That's that long-term game. And you don't need nobody to drive that motherfucker.
Mama, I just been home for 7 months. Like, I just came here.
Right.
I just touched down, so it's like, wow, I'm about to get all into that bitch. I'm just having fun stacking right now. Like,
Good talk. You working your credit?
my credit is 752 right now, player. I'll be happy when niggas ask you about my credit.
That nigga say his credit is 752 on their dog asses.
I'll be happy when niggas ask me about my credit. They be like, how the fuck your credit like that? You just came home. But you gotta be mindful. I was in jail for how long? 6 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I got to my 4th year, I'm meeting certain different niggas. I'm ready to put me in. They like, nigga, you can build your credit from right here, nigga.
Right. You can.
I started buying little cars, little everything, my name, everything I had to stuff my name on like a build. I was just doing it.
Then you was planning all that. Hold on, let's not do this. Let's not mill over what he's saying. Because right now this nigga's talking genius talk. And he talking right at y'all, and y'all probably ain't catching it. This nigga just said he started building this shit in jail. Okay, let's go there. My nigga, like, everything he been saying in this whole conversation, in the first day he said he made the 6 years work for him. The 6 years didn't work him, he made it work for him. Came out, he was sitting there planning. He tell you right now he ain't just throwing up wasting money on nothing in no clubs. He waiting before he have his baby. He planning on buying starting a truck business. Guess what he said? Before I buy more than one, I need to learn it. Everything he's saying, I mean, I don't want people to go through and not respect your intelligence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything he's saying, he putting that conscience behind it. You know what I mean? Nigga, you said in that motherfucker, your shit is 750 something. Right?
752.
752.
752.
And the fact that he even know it though. Hold on, that was some more shit, because you got a lot of motherfuckers who can't tell you.
Morning.
But don't give a damn, niggas don't even know how to look at that shit. This morning after, it don't matter. This nigga the next Jay-Z. Like, I don't know how you figure it. I don't know how nobody else looking at it. But I guarantee you, I'm going to stamp him like that, because this nigga's thinking about his money, talking about how he want to do it. His whole conversation is on a whole nother level. And I mean, it get lost by people. Yeah. It get lost. You know what I mean? Sometimes dudes don't understand where they at in their own thinking and what you gonna be able to do.
And I be so like high off this weed now. They be like thinking I be like, I don't know. But when I be high, that's when I'm actually like quiet thinking like, oh, I could do that. Like, feel me? Like, I was fire. Like, I don't even gotta spend no money on cars. Nah. Like, you go get that shit business now. Like, I just be sitting back, just watch how everybody else do shit. And it's just like, what's the smartest shit to do? Like, I see how you live in. I don't want to live like that, but I see how you live in. All right, what you doing? Right?
Yeah.
Or just ask questions. Or sometimes just shut the fuck up and listen.
Wow.
When a nigga tell you, just listen.
Wow. I mean, I hope they catch it though.
Right?
That's from...
I just came from jail. I gotta deserve and get through here. That's how I came out life. Like, I get out here like, all right, I'm about to just observe, see back what's going on. I'm just, all right, that's what I'm doing. Like, just now, even with the big bro Meek, like, hey. Like, I was about to tell my cameraman Paul just now, but I had this shit on already, so I ain't really care. I ain't really care if it's not too, but it's like, I ain't gonna tell the big bro, no, y'all in the city.
This intelligence.
That's just gangster shit, you feel me? Like, legendary shit. Like,
this is what makes me so proud, because when I talk about our family all over the world, with me, like I tell them all the time, I love to see it. I love to go to Atlanta, New York, wherever, Chicago, around the world, and see people that believe like me, and home. If you go around the world and you don't like seeing your cousins, when you get there, there's something wrong. I love having cousins everywhere I go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know how nobody else feel, But I love having cousins in every single state.
Yeah, that's
In
why.
every single country. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, no. I'm going to sit you down for 31 days and tell you why you really here. Got out, my niggas right here. Oh, I'm like, oh, man. Wifey like, no. You and them babies. I'm like, shh. Need too much in the house. Like, damn, I'm used to having, this. Woo, woo. Blurp, nigga. Woo. And this, oh, gone. Niggas just did 13. I'm like, oh, man. And then they're like, I spoke to Allah. I said, okay, I'm going to give you this. I set you down 31 days. I go before the Morrison hearing. The judge say, woo, 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 woo. You shouldn't even never went the first time, so I'm going to give you a break. That's exactly what the judge said. The judge said your original case was trash. I didn't have nothing to do. I read the whole case. She said, you should have never went for that in my Morrison hearing. That's the board hearing before they decide they're going to send you back on a violation or not. She said, cut me loose. She told Mons and my wife, he'll be going on with y'all tonight. I'm going to give you another chance. After 31 days. They couldn't have gave me nothing but, they couldn't have gave me but 11 more months. That was the max they gave me because I was on parole. They could have kept me. After that, but the most you can get on a violation is 11 more months. But she was like, nah, boom. Go home. That was in 2004. I came on, I was on 4 months. And got blurred right back. But see, you had a chance to sit in that motherfucker, bro, and your mind already right. Like, you're just going through the weed smoking phase in a minute. Next thing you know, you might have 5 legal dispensaries because that's your opportunities gonna come to you. You feel me? Because if all that shit was in your case, any of that was in your case, you have social equity action right now. If any of that was mentioned in your case, or if any of that had any kind of controlling factors in your conviction, that makes you eligible for the social equity program. You know what I'm saying? And you see how your people start looking into that. Because now you can legally apply for a license, my nigga. Even if they already gave them out. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, man, you can just fight. That's something to invest in fighting because now go get the legal license because you had that in your case. And now you really going to, feed the town.
That's a big fight. I could get my legal license. But I can't, my could though, after my parole.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, it had nothing to do with it. You can apply.
I can't stay away from liquor.
Huh?
Stay away from liquor.
Liquor? No, I'm talking about marijuana. I want a legal marijuana license.
Yeah, but marijuana is, I say, like, I want to get this dispensary in New York, right? I can do it myself.
Yes, because under the social equity, what the social equity program is for people who were adversely affected by the marijuana laws. So anybody who was convicted of marijuana crime, arrested or lost anything, had to pay bail on that for marijuana crimes, they can apply for a license under the social equity program. You guys have it here too. It's probably already been given out, but how it works in LA, they changed it. So you have to be convicted of a marijuana crime. So if you've been convicted of a marijuana crime, you can apply for a license.
I think I've been
On parole or not. That's even better because it's still affecting you.
and my truck has been like I want to shit to the
Yeah, look at all that shit right now. I promise, but I don't go for that because I didn't have that. I didn't have no one. I had the other. I had this color shit. So because of that, I didn't fit. But if they mention it in your shit though, and I'm pretty sure they did because you went in what year?
2014.
2014. I'm pretty sure they mentioned some of that in there. And they mentioned it. It's time to go look for that though. That's a bag you ain't getting. And that's the bag that anybody out there in this checking in world need to understand. Start looking at these programs that's going down right now and figure out where you fit in that. But right now, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, nephew, having you here.
Wow.
And look,
Cuz
gonna take me to the hood. Cuz take me to the hood.
Block?
Yeah, I want to go
To go
tomorrow.
to neighborhoods. I got you. What time you going to pull out? Let's go like 2, 3. I'll be waking up like 12ish.
Yeah, okay.
Like
We
2 or 3.
gonna figure it out.
Somewhere in between like 12 and 4.
So like
2 or 4, yeah. All the kids get out. Fuck all the kids. All the kids love me.
yeah, I want to go to the hood.
Let's catch them like after like 4 when the ice cream trucks already passed.
You said after what?
What? They be running me down for the ice cream truck. All right. Yeah, we could definitely do that behind.
Yeah, so what we doing? A rapid 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
But this
so
shit
you
is,
don't want to do
I hate the audio, man.
Yeah, this shit is kicking like crazy.
Somebody,
Oh.
They're going crazy out there.
We want to do rapid 6 in there?
Yeah.
We don't need one camera.
Yeah.
And we want to sit. I'm gonna sit in there with you anyway.
Yeah, that shit was like, you niggas drilling like a motherfucker.
We're in LA. It's a 2014. That's around Bobby's birthday. We had some bitches in the crib, power my language. We had some females in the crib. And we ran around, niggas all druggy high. At this time, we used to take ecstasy pills. So we actually got it one song. So I want to go like, I'll take one song. Like, all right, let me give you one and put it in your butt. So she was like, alright, so I'll put it in her butt, niggas party. We in the pool, we party. I like take a roll with this fucking bitches and shit. Next day we wake up. I wake up bad early. I don't know why I wakes up. Boom. I wakes up. I saw Slice up, but he up on the phone like that. So boom. We goes upstairs to the other room because I'm like, I need a charger too. Let's go upstairs and smoke. So the 5th floor is like the last level to the room, to the crib. But it's like a spiral step. You go up to like an attic. There's like a bed up there too. Bathroom and all. So it's like the charger right by the spiral step. I get to the step. I kid you back. I hear, I'm like, oh, I'm getting that shit drilled up here. So I'm like, yo, Slay, yo, pull up. So like, I'm like, you hear that shit, girl? I'm like, oh, that's the one thing. I'm like, fuck it. Well, he goes upstairs. Bro, he goes upstairs, he walks to the bathroom. He opens the door. Why the bitch in there brushing her hair and playing with her pussy? I'm like, every stroke she went down, she moaned. Like, okay, that was like a rhythm. I swear to God, we all so high and peaked for last night. We just standing there. I'm like that. Right by both. My son Slice so zoned out. He's just like this. So like, all right, he's just zoned out. I'm like, I'm fire, man. All right.
When she fucks again, man, look, we signing out. It was a pleasure. Nephew gonna take me to the hood tomorrow. We're gonna go check in over there. She'll probably get a camera and go get a look at the hood. And you know what I mean? Just kind of pick up a little bit more if we can. And add it in there though. But like always, man, love.
Wow.
Can't wait to get you on my side.
I still got a great dose.
Yeah, man. See, what y'all don't understand is you got to check in, man. Everywhere I go, I check in, man. No, I don't get checked, I check in. It's a big difference, man. You gotta really understand.